The match of the night sees Vader defeat Dustin Rhodes in just shy of 12 minutes. A lot of back and forth action. Dustin hit that top rope lariat on Vader. Race interferes in the match, providing enough of a distraction that Vader mauled Dustin and hit him with the power bomb for the ending. Vader went for the Vader bomb off the middle rope, but Hacksaw Jim Duggan makes the save. And this sets up a match between the two for the U.S. title at Starrcade. Dustin and Vader, what do you think about that pairing, hearing about those two guys mixing it up in the ring?
Dustin and Vader?
Yeah.
Vader would have been smart enough to sell for Dustin.
It sounds like to me on paper, I want to see, I'm here all day for a Dustin and Vader match.
Competitive. I'm sure it was competitive, and Leon was smart and had, because once you just guzzle Dustin, then you lose faith in him. You got nothing to work with.
Yeah. Arn, let's get into why we titled this episode, Hulk Booked This Shit. We have the I with the asterisk. We're getting into the main event. The reason that as we said, the title of this episode, we talked about it last week, as reported by the history of the WWE, WCW World Champion Hulk Hogan with Jimmy Hart, Sting, and Dave Sullivan defeated the Butcher, Kevin Sullivan, and Avalanche in 11 minutes. When Hogan pinned Sullivan after Mr. T, the guest referee for the bout, hit Sullivan with Hart's megaphone as Sullivan attempted to hit Hogan with it. Hogan and Dave wore Sting face paint for the bout. Dave Sullivan was helped backstage at the 3-minute mark after sustaining an injury. After the bout, Sullivan, Butcher, and Avalanche would lay out Hogan, Sting, and Mr. T, with the Butcher eventually putting the sleeper on Hogan. Moments later, Brad and Brian Armstrong, WCW Tag Champions Alexander Bagwell and the Patriot, attempt to make the save, but were beaten down as well. Butcher finally releases the hold on Hogan after police officers come ringside. This match, Arn, was used as a storytelling device, and normally that's okay, but there's a lot of gaga, as the late Pat Patterson would say. Dave's injured early. You got to get him out of the match. Then you got Mr. T using a megaphone as the special guest referee. The heels get the heat back with the Butcher using a sleeper, and Shivani overselling the hold as if we were indeed witnessing a murder on live television. And this is what sets up the main event for Starrcade 94, which is Hulk Hogan versus his former best friend, or his, the Butcher, back behind the scenes best friend. And we're going to talk about that dumpster fire of a main event and the fallout during our December 1994 episode. But very quickly, the booking is clearly for Hogan, and it's very apparent he has incredible influence over the direction.
Creative control.
Oh,
it's not even a conversation. It's, what do you want to do? Nobody's had it before him, and nobody's had it since. Creative control means whatever he wants to do, that's what you do. And that's on the company by allowing that to happen.
But, and here's the other thing too. I'm thinking about Mr. T, and yes, I know contractually he had, when he signed to do it was for two, for whatever, a couple appearances. But here he is again as another special referee for, he just did it for Flair. Are we overdoing it now with some of this stuff?
Yes.
Yeah.
It meant nothing. It meant nothing. It meant absolutely nothing. He meant nothing to this business.
Right. It was just all hoping for that celebrity rub, or that.
Yeah. Smoke and mirrors.
A celebrity at this point.
How long had his TV show been off the air when he did this?
Yeah. This is 94. A-Team probably went off the air in what? 86, 87. I can't remember. I was a huge fan, but yeah, in the 80s.
Irrelevant. His claim to fame was Rocky III, whenever that was.
Yeah.
And his body didn't look like it looked in Rocky III when he was the referee for us.
Absolutely.